This is a video to introduce the Koットンおとなりさんproject, a project at Yokohama National University aiming to solve local issues. With the continuous growth of the population, people around the world tend to live in apartments. Many apartments have been built up until now, and at the same time, many issues have arisen. As the aging of population becomes a global issue, community building is the key issue for solving many problems. However, the community building for helping each other is often more difficult for residents living in apartment complexes. Countries around the world are coming up with solutions to this challenge. Among them, the CCRCs in the US have been attracting particular attention. CCRC stands for Continuing Care Retirement Community. This is a community that was created with the goal of allowing seniors to continue to live in the community as they age, unlike the traditional nursing homes for seniors. In Japan, where the aging of population has become a more serious problem, local governments are taking proactive steps. For example, the city of Yokohama has proposed Yokohama Multi-Generational and Community Interaction Housing, where elderly people can continue to live in their familiar community with peace of mind, even if they require nursing care. However, building a community in apartment complexes are not that easy. To address the issues of the community building of the apartment complexes, the Yokohama National University is also taking action. Our field of activity is Koットン Harbour District. Let's look at what this area is like. The Koットン Harbour area is one of the 5 areas included in the Yokohama City Master Plan for Urban Waterfront Area Revitalization formulated in 2014. Koットン Harbour Towers, a retirement residence called Sun City Minatomirai East, and other apartment complexes are located here. Here is a view of the Koットン Harbour area from Google Maps. The main collaborator of our project is CCT, a community organization in the Koットン Harbour area. CCT, KoットンCommunity Town, is a group of volunteers who aim to create an enjoyable town in the Koットン Harbour area, expanding the community to residents living in different residential complexes and businesses, so children to seniors can cooperate with each other. It has been more than 10 years since the high-rise apartments were built in the Koットンdistrict. Events and activities have been individually developed, such as the KoットンFestival and joint disaster drills. In the future, they intended to further deepen their collaboration through expanding their current standalone activities. Koットンおとなりさん project has been working with the CCT in the Koットン Harbour area since 2020 to find a way to create connections between residents of various generations. Since 2020, the Koットンおとなりさん project has been divided into several groups based on the number of participants and the local situation. It has been working to promote the community building in the Koットン Harbour area. Since fiscal year 2020 was the first year of our activities, we set a one-year goal to make our presence known to the residents of the community to build a relationship of trust with them. We thought that it was necessary to start building relationships with people of the same generation before building intergenerational ties. So, we divided our activities into 3 groups: the children group, the SNS youth group, and the adult group. Firstly, the children group planned and held a Christmas party using Zoom, even faced with the enormous challenge of the COVID-19 disaster. Children seemed to enjoy the party a lot. The adult group conducted an online line training session. It aimed to enable the senior citizens to interact with other residents on a daily basis using SNS, even in the face of the COVID-19 disaster. In order to let the residents of the community know about the Cotton Community Town, we helped to create the CCT website and an official LINE account. We first created the LINE account for Cotton Otonari-San project and changed it to the CCT account in year 2021. It was a year when it was more difficult to form a community due to the COVID-19, but we were able to proactively create opportunities to connect with local people. In the spring semester of 2021, based on the activities of last year, Cotton Otonari-San project was divided into two groups to support the activities of the community group CCT, the Play Park group and the CCT Park group. The main theme of the Play Park group was to raise the recognition of the Play Park in Hoshinocho Park near Cotton Community Town, in cooperation with the organization Let's Build a Play Park in Yokohama Network. A play park is an outdoor playground where children can play freely. The difference between a play park and a conventional park is that children are allowed to play on trees with water and other things in the park that are highly flexible in the way that they can play with. Through this difference, the objective is to nurture zest for living, such as creativity that create one's own play and cooperativeness in playing together. The Play Park team is involved in activities as volunteers who assist children's play, together with local residents. Team also helped to manage the website to raise awareness of the Play Park, an activity that is still not well known, and to encourage more people to participate. Next, let's take a look at the activities of the CCT Park group. The CCT Park is a place where anyone living in the Cotton District can drop in at their own pace during the CCT Park hours. One can come and go as one please during the CCT Park hours and contribute to the community building in the Cotton Harbour area. The CCT Park team created and edited an official LINE account in order to promote future events of CCT and the Cotton Otonari-San project. We publicize the events through posters and flyers to make it more accessible to more people. In addition, there was another activity that was carried out not by each group but by the project as a whole. This is the Vaccination Appointment support. When the vaccination against the COVID-19 for people over 75 years old living in Yokohama City started, Cotton Otonari-San members went to support seniors who are not good at using the internet to make reservations for the desired vaccination date. Community building in apartment complexes has become more and more important since the aging society has become a social problem. From now on, the Cotton Otonari-San project will continue to propose ways to create a community sustainable for apartment complexes. Thank you for watching this video.